Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. ASMR. We are closing in on the end. I don't want to say that this is going to be the last episode, because it might not be, but I'm feeling pretty good about this, to be honest. We have a handful of trials left to do, and then we have the final boss to beat. Let's go to get yeah, let's just go this way, I guess. Anyways. But yeah, we're pretty much done. I don't know. Oops, this one. Initially, I wanted to go and see what I could do about doing like a 100% playthrough and go get all of the extra bits and pieces. But as it stands right now, I think I would have more fun with doing a randomizer. So I'm gonna work my way into that. Oh my goodness, silly. I am terrible at this, apparently. Okay. Just there and back again, real quick. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my god. It's embarrassing. One more. Oh, okay. I was about to say this is. There's no way. Okay. Here we go. Okay, the hardest room in all of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is that one, apparently. Alright, we got Zarya, and I know that the Shadow Temple, or the Shadow one, the Shadow Trial is where we get our gauntlets. But we'll work our way over in that direction. I believe we need some fire for sure. There we go. Ice. How nice. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. time when we did the ice trial. I don't actually know if I can get up there. I guess not. Alright, let's try. Push this way. I'll just do the extra 2 pushes. One, two, three. Glad we brought the extra blue fire with us. Okay. There we go. Another one. Okay. We got the water done. Forest done. We keep going this way. Here's our shadow. Where we get our wonderful gauntlets. There we go. I will need fire arrows for this guy. There we go. Wow. Donnie. Relight this guy so we can get over this way and then down here, and that's our wonderful treasure. The golden gauntlets. And then finally we go and check. Wow, let's go like this. Yeah, there we go. Can I just hookshot to that? Is that a thing that I can do? I can't see why I wouldn't be able to just hookshot here. Seems like a little bit of an oversight to me, but whatever. There we go. It's 3 down. I think there's 3 more. 6 total. Firelight Spirit is all we have left. Fire. There we are. I guess we can put our red tunic on so we're not dying of heat. And if we go there we go. Then we got this guy. Which we needed our golden gauntlets for. Make a nice little platform to walk across over there. this guy. Yeah. There we go. Fire barrier has been dispelled. Alright. This one. Just chuck it into the force field. It's pretty badass. Oh, it's a... I think these are all trap chests. Or not trap, but like gimmick ones. I think this is the only one that has a key in it. Yeah. It's the only one we need for sure. This one is where you get eaten if you're not careful. Alright. There we go. What makes this room dangerous to be in for a period of time? It's always interesting to me, but whatever. There we go. Okay. One more, that's it, that's all. Inside Ganon's castle. Alright. Let's start with bombs. I think that's the only one that I need to kill for real, for real. There we go. 1, 2. I don't know if I can get this without. There we go. Oof. Alright. Alright, now we do some cool bomb chew things. Goes up and over and around and explodes and opens the door for us. Very nice. And we need fire arrows for this room. And it's this one, maybe. Nope. There we go. Maybe it's this guy. Nope. This one. There you go. Okay. Last one. To break dispel the barrier. Alrighty. go any further, this gets dispelled. Very nice, very nice. Before we go any further, I think it's right here, yeah. I can just use this. Very nice. I don't need this, no thank you. Arrows, no thanks. Bombs, no thanks. Green potion, no thanks. I could have sworn there's one guy that sells a hard piece. Maybe he's on the other side by himself. No, I guess not. I might be losing it. Unless it's in like the middle of another off-centered wall. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was super wrong, obviously. We are going to go on a different detour momentarily. Alright. We're going out this way. Our last stop before our last Great Ferry and our last upgrade, whatever you want to call it. Very cool. I always thought it would be cool to have more puzzles involving the strength upgrades, but we never got them. We did the handful, literally the 2 boulders. There we go, we have doubled our defense. Perfect. Okay. Let's get back and climb that tower and go save our princess. Alrighty. I talked about backwalking at the beginning of this playthrough, and I basically have never or haven't backwalked almost at all. There we go. Open the door, please. Alright. This was the very last one. That's funny. Alright. So we got our light arrows on deck. Our hook shot for phase, well, I guess phase like 2, I guess. Is that if that's what you want to call it. Alright. These toys are too much for you. There we go. Time to play some more tennis with Ganon. Yes, very cool, very cool, very cool. That's enough of that. That's it. That's all for phase 1. Is it green blood, Ganon? I think it might be green blood. Yeah, green blood, Ganon. Wow. Alright. Now it's time to run down the building. Alright. The tower escape is on. I'm following you. Let's go. How? We're on the top floor. How are boulders falling? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Alright, let's go, let's go. Zelda has her own set of hover boots that she uses to cross that gap. Alright, we go right, we go left, and there we are. Finish full health, hopefully. Alright. Zigzag through this room really quick. There we go. Are you kidding? Do I have to escort her? Like, really, really? That's annoying. Alright. One more enemy. Refill our magic. The exit is just over here. Oh, you can talk to her. I didn't know that. There we go. There we go. Boom. There we go. There we go. goodness. Okay, that's just rude. There we go. Running out of magic, even. There we go. And with a little help from Zelda, we go. We deliver the final blow. Alright, that does it. The last boss beaten, Ganon, has been defeated finally. Wow. There you go. That's all of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I guess we got the other scene, the last scene where Link goes back in time. There we go. There we go. Whoa, Zelda geeking out there. There you are. It seems funny to me that she plays Zelda's Lullaby instead of the Song of Time or something, but I guess it fits much better. Alright, well, I'm gonna let the credits play, but thanks for watching along, and yeah, I'm curious, I'm interested in doing a Ocarina of Time randomizer, This was very good practice for that. I think I might wait for a little while just so I'm not like fresh off the game. But let me know what other games you want me to maybe play. I'm fairly familiar with most of the Zelda franchise, as well as Metroid, other Nintendo titles, Xbox titles, PlayStation. I play a lot of video games if I'm being honest, so I'm always interested in playing more. I'm quite interested in like Elden Ring and stuff like that as well, so not sure how relaxing any of those would be, but this was a pretty good time. Not gonna lie. Reminds me of a lot of the, I could do Majora's Mask, I suppose. I don't know Majora's Mask nearly as well as I know this. But Link to the Past, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword even. I'll be interested in playing those. There we are. That's funny, the giant Goron dancing in the background. And of course, that lazy fish boy. He probably took an hour and a half just to get here because of his slow scooch. There we go. Those are the sages. There we go. What a trip that was, hey? Alright. Well, thanks for coming along. I guess this is going to be the last episode. But sleep well, and we'll see you in another video.